2K Sports pregame show, presented by Kia.
Hello, everybody. Glad you could join us here on 2K Sports. I'm your host, Ernie Johnson. Next to me, Kenny the Jet Smith and Dr. Shaquille O'Neal. Tonight, we'll see the Denver Nuggets playing against the Los Angeles Lakers. Looking at the Lakers, 6 wins in their last 10 games. They'd like to play even better. Tonight, a chance to add to their win total. And obviously, this...
It's a Western Conference battle here at the Staples Center in downtown Los Angeles as the Lakers look to work home court advantage and get ready for another dose of NBA basketball on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan along courtside with Brent Barry and Greg Anthony. We've got David Aldridge on our sideline. The Nuggets will kick off their road trip right here. They just haven't been able to buy a break lately. 5 of their last 6 games have been losses.
Yeah, and they just look sort of lost out there lately. You know, they're not playing with a whole lot of purpose or drive, and you just can't wait for good things to happen. You've got to make them happen.
Well, Mike Malone is all about business and the business of defense, holding his team accountable for how they play on that end of the floor. He also wants his team to be very strong on the glass, which they tend to be. A defensive stop doesn't become one until you get the rebound.
How do you let
I'll
that
take a look at
happen?
the Nuggets opening lineup. Gallinari and Fareed, the duo at the forward. Emmanuel Mudiay out there with Will Barton. And it's Jokic in at the 5. Here's Baines. And it's Jokic with the rebound. Going back to Malone, he's known for being a strong defensive coach. Brent made his name for himself when he first started in the league in that category.
Well, I think Coach Malone realizes, Kevin, that on a nightly basis, the shooting can come and the shooting can go. But what you can rely on is your defensive effort and the presence on that end of the floor. So he continues to demand effort and energy from these young Nugget players.
Such a wide open look.
The perimeter shot is certainly a work in progress for Mudiay, but that one, not a problem.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Russell dishes to Baines. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle on a lot of contact there.
Really, the right play defensively. If you can't block, force them to the line.
And the All-Star game getting closer every day. The league made a switch to have a longer break. Brent, I think the players really like that change and more time off.
Maybe not the players who appear at the All-Star game,
Right.
but certainly, Kevin, the players who are in the All-Star weekend are getting some longer times on the beaches and some of the exotic locations where they go to refresh.
And it's got to make for a better product in the long run.
I think it does. I think it allows guys to just spend a little bit of time with their families, refocus themselves, so the extra days seem to be helping.
Smith checked in for Los Angeles.
Well, Merry Christmas. I mean, that was a freebie.
Hey, paid attention in arts and crafts school right there. Didn't have to work very hard at all for that.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Ish Smith. That's his first foul.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
Now here's Barton. He's playing a pretty big role for him at the offensive end, averaging about 12.5 points a game. Gallinari with it, now guarded by Ingram. The shot's good from Fareed.
Well played right there. I mean, there's no question who has the momentum.
Yep, clearly on a roll now. Just need to keep doing what they're doing.
Here's Baines. And so he draws the foul on the shot, a trip to the line to shoot 2.
Still hard to watch the Denver Nuggets and not be reminded of one of their biggest upsets of all time, beating the #1 seed Sonics as the 8th seed in 1994. Mutombo lying on the ground, clutching the ball. Certainly a memorable playoff upset.
Now Randall following the miss by Emmanuel Mudiay from deep. For 3, Smith. They get it back. Back to Randall. Lets it go with a 3. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
And they can't allow him too many open looks like that. That's just inviting trouble.
Takes it from 10 and off the fryer, and in it goes. Jokic has got 6 points. Lakers trail by 5. Pass to Randall. Takes the 3, and another 3 for the Lakers.
Yes, he's too exceptional from deep range to leave uncovered.
And Denver decides to take their first time out here. Last game matched up with the Magic. A tough loss there.
The offense just struggled mightily in that game. They went stretches where points just became very difficult to come by.
I think mostly they just did not give themselves a chance on the inside. They settled too much for the jump shot. I would have liked to have seen a better effort to get the ball to the paint.
Catching up on the changes for Los Angeles. Mozgov, he's checked in for Aaron Baines. Nance comes in for Julius Randle. Luol Deng is checked in for Ingram. And it's Calderon in for Lou Williams. The Lakers trail. Calderon has the open look. And again, it's the Lakers from deep.
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
Calderon against Harris. Fires for three. Out of bounds, the Lakers will take possession. Los Angeles has gone 3 of 6, 50% from deep so far tonight. Smith. Here's Mozgov. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Mozgov's got his first points of the game.
And they have a narrow edge here in rebounding early on, and you wonder what kind of a role that's going to play moving forward.
Here's Murray. 11 points for him in that last game against Orlando. The pass to Harris. Can they get it? It could go. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Lakers lead by 3. After this break, we'll be back with the start.
Coming off your own 4, 5, 6-yard line, the Army offense taking 2.
Ladies and gentlemen, go!
So far, it's been a closely contested game as we get the second quarter up and going. And from what we've seen so far from the Lakers, guys, what are your thoughts?
A lot of tough D being played by them so far. It's been the difference maker.
Very physical, very active. Their defense has all the components needed to get stops.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor, all fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. Taking a look at the Lakers. Gian Leon is out there with Deng. And there's D'Angelo Russell. Then it's Mozgov. And it's Calderon in at the shooting guard.
And you talk about a scorer who can just get red hot. Jamal Murray is that guy. Once he hits a few from deep, he just gets in his groove and can pick apart a defense. Will attack the rim and mix it up on offense if the D starts to overplay his jump shot.
Dishes it to Chandler. 6 to shoot. And he gets that one to go off the front iron. And we're starting the second quarter, about a minute gone. And with Murray, even in his short college career at Kentucky, he has shown that he can absolutely take over a game with his offense.
Yeah, there were a few games for him with the Wildcats where he just looked to be playing against fifth graders the way he was scoring. Can still get cold from the outside and struggle like anyone else, but when he is on, he is a force of nature on the offensive end.
Man among boys, you're right, G.A. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, guys, Kenneth Faried, and call him Kenneth. He gets mad when you say Ken. He's the manimal, one of the best rebounders in the league. He plays with a tremendous motor. But Faried said, I never looked at myself as just an energy player. I just have a lot more passion than other people in the league. And I play hard. I have talent and passion. Kevin?
A key player for Team USA gold medal in 2014. Thanks, D.A. And the Lakers with some changes. Aaron Baines, he's checked in for Mozgov. Ingram comes in for Luol Deng. And it's Williams in for Jose Calderon. Big group substitution here for Denver. Jokic has checked in for Yusuf Nurkic. Kenneth Faried comes in for Jarrell Arthur. Gallinari, he's checked in for Wilson Chandler. And it's Moutier in for Harris.
It really turned it around here in the second quarter after shooting less than 40% from the field in the first. It's
blocked. And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. It's tipped.
In addition to being superb on offense, Ingram is also a ridiculously good defender. His long reach really allowing him to collect a good number of block shots.
Harry Nance is checked in for Gene Leon. And Denver also making a switch. Martin's checked in for Murray. Look at the way the game is played, Brent. Defensive versatility is so valuable.
Well, I love the fact that you can have defensive versatility and then also you can have defensive intellect. So if you have guys who can't shut somebody down, you can use that intellect to switch defenses and confuse offensive schemes that may come at you with a multiple-pronged attack. Well, he could not have been any more wide open, guys. Wow, I bet he nails that shot next time he gets a clean look.
Breaks a big high bounce and goes in. Moutier's got 5 now. For Los Angeles, they've gone 50% from the floor in the second quarter, 3 of 6. Shoots from the block, and it's Ingram missing. A chance at a 2 for 1 if they want it.
If I'm them, I try it.
Moutier kicks to Gallinari. The basket good off the assist from Moutier. And now it's a 3-point Nugget lead.
Yeah, they've gone away from the triple as they look to protect this lead.
Took him no time at all on that one. He's got 7.
The chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
The thought process was after he hit that first 3, he'd be in great shape, but he looks way off right now.
Williams with a clean look. Good on the triple. Williams has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. They get a hand on it. To the inside, Ingram. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
Gotta see Ingram get going down low. Just another dimension of his game that he continues to develop.
You can't fault him for taking the open look, guys. Just didn't go in for him, but you know, he'll look to shoot that one again.
And so it's a close game as we wrap up the first half of basketball. Los Angeles.
27.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
23.
Hey, this has been a good game here after a competitive matchup for the Lakers in the first quarter. During one stretch, they trailed by 7, never falling behind too far. The second quarter was a tight battle, but they were the slightly better team. Not by very much, however. And let's get your thoughts, Kenny, on the Lakers.
What?
And it's just about time now for the third quarter to get under.
And it's been a back-and-forth game so far with no ground given through the first half. Third quarter starting here now. Denver with the ball. 4-point game. And this matchup with the Lakers, it's their first meeting of the season.
Yeah, and they took care of business against this group last year, winning the season series.
Second half underway. Here's who Mike Malone's got on the floor. Gallinari and Fareed, the duo at the forward. Bill Barton is out there with Moutier, and it's Jokic in at the 5, roaming the paint. Lakers shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight. And the first one at the line is good. Both free throws good from Randall. Denver with the ball. To the paint. And it's Gallinari missing.
Yeah, so far he has not had his usual effort in this one, and it's really hurting the team.
Randall no good. The Nuggets trail by 4. In watching Will Barton play, or rather as he's known, the people's champ, you know, Brent, you have to love the energy and aggression that he plays with whenever he's out there on the floor.
Well, there's something about the blue-collar player, Kevin, that I think everybody who's a fan of the game always is attracted to. That's what Will Barton does. Very easy to cheer for, and he gives you everything he's got every night.
Here's Moutier. Second shot opportunity. In deep. Jokic drops it in. Jokic has got it all tied up now for the Nuggets.
Yeah, getting after it right now. You love the passion and desire on that play. Excellent rebound, and then the stick back.
Here's Barton. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Barton's got his first bucket in this one.
And that's the explosive speed once again from Barton. Blew past the D on the drive to the rim. And interesting, Kevin, the 6'8" manimal, Kenneth Faried, plays a lot bigger. You know, he has a standing reach that's 3 inches higher than Blake Griffin's, but more than anything, it's his athleticism and tremendous hustle that makes him such an imposing presence.
Looking at who's out there now for the Lakers. Mozgov, he's checked in for Aaron Baines. Pang comes in for Ingram. Jose Calderon, he's checked in for Williams. And it's Ish Smith in for Russell. Harris misses. And Brent Faried became a star as the starting power forward for Team USA. Winning that gold in Spain in 2014.
Well, also Kevin selected to the all-tournament team, so what a tremendous honor internationally, playing alongside all those great scorers. Faried's relentless work during the tournament really drawing a lot of attention. It helped him earn a 4-year, $50 million contract from the Denver Nuggets.
Calderon for 3. He can't get it to go. The Nuggets on offense. They've outscored him 10 points to 2 during this run. Murray with it. Now Smith defending. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Ish Smith. That's foul number 2 for him. Wilson Chandler's checked in for Kenneth Faried. 1:41 left in the third. Chandler, no good.
Not a good pick there. If I'm shooting the ball and I'm looking at him, I'm asking, where is the effort? You've got to do a better job of screening.
Well, he's seen it before where he can light it up with the best in the league, but right now, he just does not have the touch.
And there's a little bit of a question as to where Jamal Murray will line up in the NBA. He's played both point guard and shooting guard in the past and has the skills to play either position comfortably.
And I think Murray has shown he can play the shooting guard proficiently. But it'll be interesting if this team sees him as a point guard long term. Didn't play that at UK, so a bit behind the curve in that sense. But with his scoring, however, you just want him on the floor no matter where he lines up. Yeah, outstanding job there of taking the harm and still able to finish.
The Lakers have gone 5 of 7 from the free throw line in the game.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
And for a guy who was never drafted, Mozgov has carved out a nice role for himself in our league.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Dang passes to Calderon. Fires the 3. It doesn't go for him. Some solid defense from Harris. There's 45 seconds left to play in the third. Mozgov with the steal and pushing it out. Here's Los Angeles. It's stolen by Harris.
They have a 2-for-1 situation if they go quick.
Yeah, real quick. They got to get a shot off almost right away.
Nurkic can't hit.
He's certainly a threat to finish those opportunities with some style and flair, but the defense did a simply outstanding job preventing that from happening.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
Now here's Murray. Not a lot of room. He dishes it to Harris. Harris missing again. Mike Malone moments ago with some words.
Stops and run. Stops and
We welcome you back to what has been a good one here as we get into the fourth quarter. Lakers trail by 5. They've got Ingram. Gian Leon is out there with Larry Nance. And there's D'Angelo Russell. And it's Williams at the 2 spot. That's the Laker 5. Russell kicks to Yee. And he makes the first.
Wow, they've made every free throw here in the second half.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. And it's the Nuggets with the ball. Now Barton. From 13, here's Jokic. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. First free throw is good. So he gets them both. And you watch Jokic play, and you can see why so many are high on his ability to be a star someday. Grant has all the tools. He's a legit 7-footer, and he moves with such ease.
Yeah, Jokic has a nice face-up game. and has lateral movement as a big, which is quite impressive. Sense of spacing with his passing is pretty good. His timing on defense is good. Be interesting to see how he develops in the next couple seasons.
And there's no quit when it comes to battling there until the final whistle. What a putback.
Well, great timing as well. Swiss watch kind of moments. Fourth quarter, close game. That could have been a 4-point swing.
Denver making a switch here. Fareed is checked in. Mudiay pass to Jokic. Here's Fareed. And it's slammed in by Fareed.
Look out below the Manimal, uncaged, and no prisoners taken.
Here's Ingram. Off target with his three.
But his offense just has not been there tonight. And he needs to step up his game because there's still time to recover.
Gallinari attacking. Count it. Gallinari's got the lead up to 7 now for the Nuggets. Los Angeles has gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. It goes on Kenneth Fareed. And the first one at the line is good. Aaron Baines, he's checked in for the Lakers. And so Russell hits them both. Denver leading by 5. Gallinari on the wing. To the middle. Here's Jokic. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there. And the first one drops. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
Free throw shooting. Just another part of his game he does extremely well.
Russell from long range. Drains it from beyond the arc.
Defensively, you can't back off him that much. You don't want to give up easy threes at this stage of the game.
Good ball movement here by the Nuggets. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. And the Nuggets lead by 6.
Well, you have got to box out the Manimal on the glass. If not, he'll eat you alive like he did there with the offensive rebound and putback.
You know, the ill-advised threes isn't how you want to close the gap. You've got to have better shot selection.
Here's Mudiay. Wide open shot is on the money. And now it's an 8-point Denver lead. 1:46 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Here's Ingram. And it comes off the front of the rim.
And he's not picking his spots out there right now, at least not well. He's forcing low percentage opportunities, and it's no surprise the frustration right there on his face.
It's good on the putback.
Folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
Los Angeles calls timeout. They're losing by 10. 1:29 left in the fourth quarter. Los Angeles making a switch here. Randall's checked in. Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sidelines.
Kevin, I listened in on what Luke Walton said to his team. He told the guys it's time to turn it up a little and make a push. We've worked too hard to come away empty-handed. Let's put this thing away. Kevin, we'll see if they can break it.
Thank you, David. Lakers trail by 10. Third minute of action now gone here in the fourth. Right through the knee for the layup. Mudiay with the ball. And D'Angelo Russell picks up the foul. That's his 4th foul of the contest. There's 53 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Gallinari has screen on Williams. Martin dishes to Gallinari. And it's Gallinari again missing.
Now that's terrific defense at the rim. Got right in his path.
All instinctual because he knows where he needs to go and then force the opponent to do something about it.
Yeah, easy call.
Good on the first, and that narrows the gap to 7. And so he hits both. 34 seconds left in the game, and he commits the intentional foul. He hits the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead. Second one is good, getting both at the line, and it's an 8-point game.
Not sure there's anything they can do to salvage this one.
Yep, if you could write, you'd put this one in a book.
It's good.
And no matter what they've tried, the D just has not been able to deny them the ball inside.
And now they decide to foul intentionally. So the first one drops, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And he is unable to get the second one. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Williams for 3. It's in! And now they trail by just 4.
And really, how about the quick release on that triple there, because he's given up a lot of height in that matchup.
Well, grab your tape measure. He sized him up, realized he had just enough space to get that one off.
Obviously upset to have to take a seat here, but at this point, I don't think it'll have an impact. The game's probably out of reach anyway.
And so he drops them both. It's a 6-point ball game.
And that's curtains for him. Some really good work at the charity stripe to close this one out.
Timeout called the Lakers. They're trailing by 6. 12 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Guys, what's your take?
And they still got a little time to play with, so a 3 and a quick foul could make things interesting.
Definitely. Everything has to happen perfectly just to give them a chance.
And now we've got the intentional foul.
You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
Good on the first, and that makes it a 7-point lead. He's off on the free throw and able to get that second one to drop in. That's a 2 from Smith. And it's off the back rim, no good. So we see Denver get the win here. A truly gutsy performance away from home.
You know, it really was. And Kevin, when this one was hanging in the balance late, they showed just what a tough-minded group they can be.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much. Danilo, transition, big for your team. I assume that was a big focus tonight.
Yes, we want to run, and that's what we have to do every time. So that's what we did, and we played a great game.
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Kevin, thank you. Superb. And now let's move on to the presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game, Nikola Jokic.
His accuracy, wow. I was blown away by how consistent he was throughout this game. There's a part of you that thinks like, okay, another one and another one. It's going to be another one that goes in, and then you realize, you know what, it's just his night.
Interesting that he would be the guy to come around.
That's going to do it for